Attention passionate Baltimore Ravens fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC North and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Baltimore Ravens' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Baltimore Ravens fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with YOUR, FRINDS, and Baltimore RAVENS fans. Let's get to the news. All right, Ravens fans, strap in because what's happening in the NFL right now is nothing short of seismic. Rumors are swirling that the New Orleans Saints, currently struggling at 3-6 and with some cap space issues, around $9 million projected, are eyeing a major shakeup, and the player involved. Chris Olave, one of the most promising young wide receivers in the league. Now, before you jump to conclusions, hear me out. This potential trade could be a game changer, not just for the Saints, but especially for the Ravens, who are sitting pretty at 7-2, leading the AFC North after making some savvy moves at the deadline, like picking up Dre'Mont Jones. But what really has the Ravens fans buzzing is how this could transform their offense and push them even closer to Super Bowl contention. So what's the deal? Well, sources close to the situation say that the Saints, who are at a crossroads with Derek Carr's struggles, EPA pass at -0.4, which isn't exactly inspiring, are considering trading Olave to Baltimore in exchange for a first-round pick in the 2026 draft. The Saints are clearly prioritizing a rebuild of their offensive line after leaking points at a rate of 29 points per game, which ranks them near the bottom in EPA per run. They're looking to reset, especially on offense, and freeing up Olave's cap hit for 2026 could be part of that strategy. The Saints are also looking to bolster their defense, which currently ranks 25th in EPA per pass, and the potential addition of a young, explosive receiver like Olave could help ignite their offense in the future. Now, why would the Ravens be interested? Well, first off, Baltimore is craving speed at wide receiver. After trading away OBJ and Zay Flowers, the team is looking for a playmaker capable of stretching the field, someone who can really turn those deep routes into explosive gains. Olave at just 25 fits that bill perfectly. Over his career, he's amassed nearly 800 receiving yards with 28 touchdowns, and his PFF grade hovers around 88.7, showcasing his reliability and skill. He's a player who can run deep routes with precision, with a career average of 2 yards per route and an elite YAC per reception of 5.4 yards. His contested catch rate of 82% speaks volumes about his ability to make tough catches in traffic, even with minimal injuries, except for a minor hamstring tweak in Week 5, which he shook off quickly. In 2025, Olave has already played 9 games, grabbing 52 receptions for 712 yards and 6 touchdowns. His yards per reception sit at 13.7, and his EPA per target is +0.16, clearly indicating he's a threat every time he's targeted. His performance in Week 8 was especially notable, with 10 catches for 142 yards and 2 touchdowns. His ability to generate big plays, especially in clutch moments, would be a massive boost for Lamar Jackson's offense. Imagine what they could do with someone who's been adding +14% in tight coverage zones, running a blazing 4.35 40-yard dash, and winning over 85% of his man coverage matchups. Plus, his success rate on third downs compared to opponents shows he excels in high-pressure situations, something the Ravens could definitely utilize more of. Saints, on their side, are motivated to make this move. They're dealing with cap issues, especially around extensions for Kamara, which carries a hefty $24 million hit and makes their financial flexibility tight. They're also focusing on rebuilding their defense, which has been leaky, especially in the secondary. Trading Olave would free up around $16 million in cap space for 2026, giving them some breathing room to target other pieces in free agency or the draft. But the biggest factor here is the potential to recoup a first-round pick, which is highly valuable for a team looking to build for the future. Now, let's talk about the impact this could have on the Ravens. Bringing Olave into the fold could add over 100 projected yards to their offense, significantly boosting Lamar Jackson's aerial attack, which already has a +0.12 EPA per pass. Olave's speed and route running would create mismatches all over the field, especially against defenses that are weaker in zone coverage, like the Bengals, who give up around 27 points per game. Adding a deep threat like Olave could push the Ravens' yardage per attempt up by nearly 2 yards, making third downs more manageable, improving their conversion rate from 39% to nearly 46%. And it's not just about the offense. The Ravens' defense, which has been pretty solid, allowing around 190 points after acquiring Dremont Jones, would benefit from the offensive firepower. With Olive stretching defenses vertically, Lamar could hit more vertical routes, increasing his win rate on vertical passes and creating more explosive plays. The red zone, which has been a bit inconsistent, would also see gains with Olive's YAC skills and contested catchability, adding around 300 extra yards in YAC. This would make Baltimore's offense even more difficult to stop, especially in high-stakes moments. Furthermore, the trade could also have a ripple effect on the Super Bowl odds. Currently sitting around +3,500, if Olive joins the Ravens and the team continues to perform at this high level, their Super Bowl odds could jump to +1,500. That's a significant shift, and it reflects how much Olive's talent could elevate this team. For Ravens fans, it's like adding yet another piece to a puzzle that's already looking pretty complete. With Lamar Jackson at the helm, a reshaped receiving core, and a defense that's been steadily improving, Baltimore could be on the cusp of something special. And let's not forget the bigger picture. If this trade happens, it signals that the Ravens are doubling down on their contention window. Lamar is playing some of the best football of his career, and with the right pieces around him, he can push this team deep into the playoffs. The addition of Olive could also be a statement to the rest of the AFC. Baltimore isn't just here to compete, they're here to dominate. It's reminiscent of the 2019 Ravens, who looked unstoppable with their explosive offense, and adding a player like Olive could reignite that fire. Now, of course, these are all rumors and speculations at this point. Nothing is official yet, and the Saints are known for being cautious with their cap and draft picks. But knowing how aggressive the Ravens have been this season, especially after the deadline, it's not out of the realm of possibility that they're already exploring ways to make a move. Whether it's Olive or another target, Baltimore is clearly positioning themselves for a deep playoff run, and this potential trade would be a perfect step in that direction. So, Ravens fans, keep your eyes peeled. If this trade goes through, it's going to be one of the most exciting moves of the season, and it could very well be the spark that propels Baltimore to even greater heights. The future is bright, and with Olive in the fold, the sky's the limit. The team's offensive potential could skyrocket, making them even more feared across the league. Now more than ever, it's a thrilling time to be a Baltimore Ravens fan. We're on the cusp of something big, and I can't wait to see how it all unfolds. Pause here just for a second. If you want the YouTube algorithm to keep recommending the latest Baltimore Ravens news to you, it's super important that you leave a like on this video. Go ahead, it's quick and it makes a big difference. Thank you. Now let us continue with the big reveal. And now, Baltimore Ravens fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on all this? Do you think Olive is the missing piece for a Super Bowl run? Would you be excited to see him in purple and black? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Ravens. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Baltimore Ravens news. The season is heating up and the possibilities are endless. Let's go Ravens!